Hello friends, welcome back to Wake Up and Makeup. It is your beauty guide, Jennifer Woolsey. I hope that you're doing great this morning. Welcome in and let's do some makeup and talk about tips to combating stress and anxiety during the holiday season. This seems to be something that plagues myself and my friends. So we were having a discussion the other day and I was like, what a great topic to share with my friends as we do our makeup and chat about holiday looks. So come on in, say hello, let me know that you're here, and let me know, is this something that you battle with? Do you deal with stress and anxiety during the holidays? If you don't, you are an anomaly, I believe. So I've already gone in this morning with my morning skincare routine. I'm loving this platinum line. It's helping with tightening and firming my skin. And oh my gosh, it just feels amazing, which is a huge plus. The stress has set in, so you can see the spots are showing up, that is how I know I'm stressed, because I break out. It's lovely. Good morning friend. How are you? What is going on in your world? Do you battle with stress and anxiety during the holiday season? My tripod's not wanting to stay put, so maybe it will. Okay, I've already primed with my VDL Satin Primer, and it gives me that smooth surface that I want to start with on my foundation, and helps me to kind of fill in those lines and those cracks and those crevices. And then I'm going to go in with my Cashmere in shade Nugget. So, tips around this. So, I think as women, especially, we put so much pressure on ourselves to get everything perfect for the holidays, right? I mean, when I was talking to my husband about this topic, he was like, why are you stressed out? Like, we're just going to eat and spend time together and open presents. And I think for most men, it's really that simple, right? I mean, they're just going to eat the food that we, prepare, and they're going to open the presents, that we buy. I'm going to mix in a little bit of my buttercream here. I'm making a cocktail to get that perfect color, because my skin is changing all the time. All the time, I feel like. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that darker shade in, and then we'll blend it all together and make a little face cocktail with my foundation brush. Stress with the holidays for sure. So anyway, we were discussing this, my husband and I, and he was like, I just don't understand why you put so much pressure on yourself. And so I think what it is I think we all want that perfect holiday. You see these expectations in the Hallmark movies. Do I have any Hallmark movie fan watchers? Comment below. Let me know if you are a Hallmark movie junkie like me. But, these expectations are so high of these perfect holidays, and that's just not realistic. And I think that's the first tip to not stressing over the holidays. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to have food that burns, and you're going to not get the right size for little Jimmy's t-shirt, and, things are not going to be perfect. And I think you have to accept that perfection is not going to happen, and be okay with it, and be like, oh, well, it is going to happen, and we'll work around it. And I think for me, that's the first tip, is just accept that perfection is probably not going to happen. And that will definitely help with the stress and the blues that come with the holidays. Okay, we're going to do our Cashmere concealer in shade Matcha. I have mature skin, so I'm going to do 2 spots with this. And then I'm going to blend it in. So tip number 2 to not have stress and anxiety during the holiday season is be organized. I mean, being organized is one of the best things that you can do for yourself to take some of that stress and anxiety off. And when I say organized, I mean, like, here we are the first of Christmas week, and my goal is to get my list made of everything that I need to do. So like my meal prep, what am I going to cook? What groceries am I going to need? I'm going to get that done today. Try to get like all your presents. Go ahead and get them wrapped if you've got them bought. If not, go buy your presents today. Get it done so that that part is done and off of your list. We're going to do our brow pomade in shade Brown. and fill in these brows, I am going to the grocery store. Got my grocery list. I've got like what food I have to have for which parties, and I've got my grocery list. So I'm going to go this morning and try to get that stuff done, because what I have learned with groceries during the holidays, I got a blend right here, is if you wait until the day before to go get your stuff, it's not going to be there. It's going to be gone. So go ahead and try to do that stuff ahead of time. It's going to take a load off of your chest. Hallmark movie junkie here. Hey girl, I think we watch those and we have these high expectations for these perfect holidays, and it just is like unrealistic. So I have to realize that, you know what, that's not going to happen here. We are going to be happy for what joy we have, and we're not going to have unrealistic expectations. Okay, so make your list of what, like if there's gifts you still need to pick up, that needs to be one list. If there are things that you need to wrap, that needs to be another list. And groceries. What meals are you going to be cooking for? And go ahead and get your grocery list together. So for me, having those lists will help you to feel a little bit more like you're in control of what's going on. And when I'm in control, I don't feel like I have as much anxiety and stress, because I'm like, I know what the next, step is. Oh, thank you. Okay. So we are going to fill these in here. So do your list and make sure that you have, and if you're traveling for the holidays especially, my girlfriend I was talking with, she and her family were traveling 9 hours by vehicle to her family's Christmas. And so we were, I was helping her make like her packing list for her kiddos. They left yesterday out. And so last week we made her packing list and everything she needed, and like her food list, all of that stuff, we got it made. And she said it made her packing process so much better, which cut down on her stress. So I'm glad that helped. Okay, so number one, realize that you may have unrealistic expectations. Number two, make lists and get organized. Figure out where you have, work to do. We're going to do our Mega Eye Palette. I love this palette. We're going to pick up this lighter shade here and just cover the base of our eye. I'm going to do a lighter look this morning. I don't know about you guys, but for Christmas, I don't always want a bold look. Sometimes I want just a more subdued look. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so after you get your list made, the next thing is plan out your action steps. So for me, I know, okay, I'm looking at my list. This can wait till tomorrow. This list needs to be done today. And then just tackle them one thing at a time. I think a lot of times as women, we pride ourselves in being multitaskers. And a lot of times what can happen when you're multitasking is you forget stuff or you miss things. And so if you will tackle your list one step at a time, then you will feel like you're getting more accomplished. I think we're going to go a little bit with this pink. Pick up a little bit of brown. Let's see how this looks. I haven't done a pink eye in a while. Just going for, there we go. That is pretty. That is pretty. So one thing at a time. So tackle your list one step at a time. And if it's things that the kids can help with, definitely get your kids involved. So like for me, cleaning my house, or maybe one of the things on your list, or go and grocery shopping. Give each of your kids a list of things that they need to pick up if you're going to the grocery store. My favorite grocery shopping hack is grocery pickup. Do it from your phone, pull up, pop your trunk, do grocery pickup. It's so nice. You've got it done. You're not buying extra stuff that you don't need, and you've got your list tackled. So grocery pickup is a great hack. I love that pink color. It's really pretty. I'm going to pick a little bit of this brown up and just kind of blend that in and make a little triangle here. Yes, girl. We are rocking this kind of a pinky look today. And I think it looks cute with my top, so we'll take it. We will take it. Do you talk to yourself in the mirror when you're doing your makeup? Be like, yes, girl, build yourself up. Okay, let's do some eyeliner. I have really grown to love my gel eyeliner. And it's so fun to use, and I can get so much more better coverage with it with my little pencil. So I'm going to use that. Okay, so tackle one task at a time. That's your next tip. Don't overwhelm yourself with 50 things at once. Do one task at a time. And then celebrate your wins. It's the same as for my procrastinating friends, which I can be known to do, is whenever you tackle a list, have a glass of wine, do a little dance, celebrate. Whenever I'm doing things like wrapping gifts, getting all those last minute gifts wrapped and things like that, I will turn on the Christmas music and have a glass of wine and wrap my gifts. It just makes it so much more fun. And I don't feel near as stressed. I'm going underneath. Here we go. I love this gel liner. It is fun. And you can really go as bold or as mild as you want with it. Okay, so celebrate your wins. And then double check your list. That is the other thing. Because what will happen a lot of times is you'll be like sitting there and the kids are opening gifts and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do with Susie's da-da-da? Well, if you didn't put it on your list, you probably forgot to wrap it. So double check your list. Make sure that you got all the things done on your list. And for me, that means getting up about 30 minutes to an hour before the rest of my family. And while it's quiet in the mornings, going through my list and making sure that it's all done. Because once the chaos of my family wakes up and the kids are home for Christmas and things are nuts, then I will totally lose track and like squirrel on things. Okay, I'm going to pick up that darker pink, I think, and I'm going to bring it down underneath. Just blend it a little bit with this pink right here. And I'm going to blend it a little bit with that liner and see how that looks. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? Oh, yeah. That is pretty. That really looks good. I don't know if the camera's picking it up as good as I can see it. But it really looks good. Okay. I like it. What do you think? Give me some love in the comments if you like it. Does the gel eyeliner come with the applicator? No, it does not. This is a little Wet n Wild brush I bought at the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. It's amazing. Pick up little things like this to use. But yeah, it works perfect. I'll put it up so you can see. It's kind of an angled brush. And it's just a small angled brush and it fits perfectly into this little thing. So, no, we are getting new brushes coming in the new year, which I'm super pumped about. And I think it's going to make our lives so much easier with makeup application. And I'll share all about the new brushes as soon as they come out. Okay, we're going to do our contouring with My Sunshine Bronzing Powder. And I'm using a compact powder brush. I'm just going to make these cheeks a little bit thinner, and I'm going to chisel out my chin here because I'm going to the grocery store. I need to look thinner. Maybe I won't buy more food than I need. Do that forehead. And what you're doing with contouring is you're basically just shaping your face. You're framing your face so that it looks more contoured, more sculpted, and just a little bit more snatched and firm. I need that help. Okay, I'm going to use the blush part of this palette. I love this Mega palette. So I'm going to use that. With my blush, I'm starting here and I'm going up. I have mature skin. I want my cheeks to be more lifted. I'm not coming down here and putting blush on that area. I'm doing it above. Kind of blending it in with that bronzer. You can even really take that bronzing powder. Let me show you. You can even take that bronzing powder with your blush brush and you can kind of blend out there too. What do we think? Okay, now to soften the whole look, I'm going to go in with, breaking stuff already this morning. I'm going to go in with my Magic's Dust setting powder. I'm going to set that look so it's all put together and matte. It's going to make my makeup stay on my face a little bit longer today. There we go. Okay, so let's revisit our tips for less stress and anxiety during the holiday season. Tip number 1, make sure that your expectations are realistic, okay? Don't have Hallmark movie expectations because it's probably not going to happen at your house. Then make your list. What groceries do you need to buy? What presents do you need to finish buying or wrapping? Make sure that you made your list and they're organized and they're together so you know what to expect, what's going on. And then start tackling. Okay, I'm going to do Mattitude in Shade Respect. I love this Mattitude and it stays all day long on my lips. There we go. Tackle your list one list at a time. Don't try to overwhelm yourself and do like 50 things at once. Do one list at a time. And then once you complete something, then celebrate your success with some Christmas music or a Christmas movie or a glass of wine or something to just release those endorphins that, yes, I finished one list. And that way you are getting that excited feeling that you are getting your steps done one at a time. So I hope that these simple tips are helpful for you in combating your stress and anxiety during the holiday season. And these makeup tips are helpful for you to get the makeup look that you want this holiday season. So thanks for watching. Be sure that you like and follow me here on Facebook. You can click the follow, and on YouTube, click follow. And follow me also on Instagram at j.wolsey, W-O-L-S-E-Y, so that we're connected in all the places. And you can shop with me at my website, and I'll put that in the comments and tag that to the top. It is www.youravon.com/jwolsey. And there you can shop and have it shipped right to your door. And you probably still have time to get some of these products in for New Year's Eve. So you could get a great New Year's Eve look. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for coming to my beauty counter, and I'll see you all later. Bye.